story is Emiritisation continues as 92,000 Emiratis employed towards the end of 2023 in the private sector. Now, as mentioned, towards the end of 2023, nearly 92,000 Emiratis were working in the private sector job pool, marking an impressive 157% increase since the launch of the Nafis program back in September 2021. And this initiative has been a game changer, creating job opportunities for both budding talents and seasoned Emirati professionals alike. Now, these numbers reflected a thriving workforce and a bright future for Emiratis in the private sector job market.
And I think it's going to be very close to home for everyone in companies as it's expanded to the smaller to medium companies. The Ministry of Human Resources and Emiratisation gave a big thumbs up to over 19,000 companies for hiring UAE citizens. According to regulations, companies with 50 or more employees need to make sure that now at least 6% of their staff are Emiratis by the close of 2024.
Now, for smaller businesses having a workforce of 20 to 49 employees, they are mandated to onboard at least one UAE national in 2024 and another one in 2025. Now, failure to meet these targets will result in fines of 96,000 dirhams for each Emirati not hired in 2024, with collections beginning from January 2025.
This really becomes applicable. You'll see it quite now in the next year, and this was announced on January 1. Smaller to medium companies will need to employ one Emirati and then another in 2025. So we're going to see a huge influx of just Emiratisation in our, if you're working at a smaller company, you'll kind of notice it a lot more in the next year or two, because those hefty fines, 96,000 dirham, if you don't meet it, are significant.
I mean, it's a beautiful initiative because when Dubai is multicultural, so you often, like at companies, you don't find an actual Emirati working, and it's very rare, which by the way has created kind of like a stigma or a stereotype towards like locals here in UAE. So, and they are talented. They know how to do the job, right? It's just like because of like the stigma, and they are local, so they tend not to work as such. So this is a very, I would say, this initiative just allows them to prove themselves and just like show what true locals are all about.
Yeah, I think it's really interesting on a cultural front because we're such a diverse workforce. So,
that's true.
And the best thing that I love about our office is that there's people from all
nationalities,
over different nationalities. So like whenever there's a celebration, we get to celebrate everything.
Yeah, they do, which is why Alibaba did say that he gained a lot of weight. He even get a lot of food as well, which is, I'm trying my best to like, I'm not going to eat that just because I don't want to be like him or like her or anyone. I'm not going to gain any weight. But yeah, exactly as you've mentioned, like here at our office, we are very as well multicultural, and all like people from diverse cultures and diverse nationalities are welcome.
And I think the tricky thing now is just to find the right people for the right role, which is what smaller to medium companies are going to be hard